Welcome back to Legends Never Die, where neither will you if you know Jesus. I got one of my good friends here, Dom from Staven Sports Cards, on our second ever collaborative video. Thought it would be cool to do this one together because, Dom, tell them what we're doing.
Yeah, I really like this idea when you pitched it to me because you've been doing a never ending trade with Kyle Ground Chuck, where you guys will just, whenever you kind of have a package together of stuff, send it back and forth, alternating with just different stuff that is either collection needs or stuff that you find that you think the other person would really enjoy. And then you talked about us kind of opening it live so I could kind of see your reaction instead of seeing it from like a post record place, which I think is like a cool secondary aspect to it. I know Andrew from Page and Deanie Bean was doing that when he was getting care packages from YouTubers. He was opening it on camera with his son and having like the actual gift giver be there to kind of watch them open it. So it's another cool element to it. I know you gave me this sweet Perez Steel registration card of Rick Farrell, who Mike Moynihan said is the worst catcher in the Hall of Fame. But I don't think Mike Moynihan remembered Ray Schalk is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. You look up Ray Schalk's baseball reference page. Rick Farrell's at least better than him.
Yeah, they're both not of great caliber, but Hall of Famers nonetheless.
Still got a plaque.
That's right. More plaque than we'll ever get in the Hall of Fame.
Very true.
But yeah, man, I got your package here in the mail yesterday, and we'd already planned to do some stuff together. And I was like, hey, you wanna watch it, be open live? Thought it would be kind of fun, so we're gonna do that and see what we got. Because I mean, you know what's in it, but I don't. So let's see, man. I did already open the just the envelope itself, so that it wouldn't take me forever on camera. We do have a note that I should have had Dom like keep a copy of so he could read it to me live, like serenade me with.
I can pull it up with my phone if you want.
I'll read it. It says, "Happy birthday month, Jake. I appreciate your consistent support, both with my card channel and now my podcast, which is great. Shameless plug for Dom's podcast. It is Solo Shot Sports, right?
That is right.
He's got a separate channel for it. Check it out. It's about modern baseball and what's going on in the game today. Listen to it. For meeting you in person, which I was the first YouTuber you met, right?
Yep, at the National in Atlantic City.
Nice. Our many conversations and debates, definitely the latter part, and shared love for cards and Christ. Amen to that. I know that our friendship, much like this trade, will be never ending." Clever, Dom. "I hooked you up with some modern you wouldn't buy yourself from a guy we've talked about a lot. And I used your website to hopefully check off at least one card of every set in the 60s. What, dude? What?
Fingers crossed.
Don't feel obligated to keep all these commons, upgrade, trade, or sell whatever you need. As someone who knows how hard you work, I hope you take some time to enjoy another blessed birthday surrounded by your family. Your favorite Hall of Fame type collector." There it is in black and white.
I put it in air quotes.
Dom Mana, Staven Sports Cards. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hitting every 60s set, dude, that's crazy.
I hope so. I mean, I did it a couple weeks back, so it's possible that one or two of these you've gotten in like bulk deals or whatever, but when I read it, you didn't have it.
I mean, odds are I didn't add it. And you know this, for those of you watching this that know, I haven't added anything out of the drawer lately. That will be coming on my birthday here in about a few days. It's the 29th. Whenever you're watching this, my birthday is April 29th. But we've got two nice stacks here. Is there any specific order I should go in?
I believe the stack with the newer card starts the chronological for the vintage commons.
Okay. So I think I've got them in reverse order, so that's what I'll do. We've got 69 tops, starting off with Willie Horton. And one of my favorite things to do is like go to my spreadsheet and mark all these off. So I'm gonna have fun doing that. Russ Snyder, 69. Well, 3 chances at that, man. Jim Pagliarone, Athletics. You seen how empty their stadium has been lately?
Yeah, they walked 17 batters in a single game. It's getting pretty ugly out there.
Yikes. 68, Rusty Staub, Houston.
Gotta love those old airbrushes.
Oh, dude, yeah. There was some bad ones in the 60s. Hank Bauer on the Orioles. Shout out to our mutual friend, Will Steff. Okay. Bob Locker, White Sox. I love 67, man.
It's a great set. I don't think Topps really had any misses in the 60s.
Yeah, the 67 is probably my favorite set of the decade. What about you?
I mean, 65. Even before I started doing the set, I love the colors and the pennants. So that's probably always going to be my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a good one. 66s. We got, ironically, another Bob Locker.
Yeah, you needed him.
Dick Stigman. Man, look at that Army like crew cut there. Look at that.
He looks like a G.I. Joe.
Sharp. Al Downing, Yankee. I'm sure you
Mr.
were
715.
You're probably happy to get rid of that one, Yankee. And one more Yankee, Pedro Ramos.
Take them all.
Hey, if I need them for my set, man, I'll take them. Oh, and you managed to give up some 65s. Wow.
Yeah, these are ones that I already had 2 of or accidentally bought a second of.
Gotcha. Phillies and Reds teams cards. Those are sweet, man. I mean, the pennants are really cool. Jerry Lumpy. Got a couple more. Gordy Coleman. And nice. Don Zimmer. So that's one stack. 64. We got Bill Bruton, the former Brave. He's a member of the 57 World Series Braves. That's cool. Another team card. The Cubs.
Yeah, some people are really into those team cards because they're like, oh, you can like barely see Mickey Mantle's in there. And I'm like, I don't have the same appeal for them.
Me neither. There's a Phillies rookie of John Briggs and Danny Cater. Very cool. For a second, I thought that was Ray from Philly's favorite player. There's a Mike Shannon and Harry Phonic. Cardinals rookie. And a Mets rookie. Bill Haas and Dick Smith. Very cool. What do you think of 63s?
I like them. I don't think they did the circle effect the best. I think 83 improved it, but I think the colors and stuff look really good.
Yeah, they do pop. The colors really do for a mid-60s issue. Tom Morgan.
Yeah, and I like kind of like 54. They don't have all 4 borders. So that adds like another element to finding a nice copy.
See, I have an affinity for these, the 62s, because, that's the year the Sandlot was set in. So I really like those. Those are cool. A lot of people don't like the wood borders, but I like them.
I like that if they didn't curl the corner of the image like it's a poster on someone's wall, I don't think I would be as crazy about it, but that really makes it feel like it's hanging on a wood wall. Bring it all together.
It does. Those are cool. Kind of like that, almost a comic book look too. Now this set, this one's not bad, but 61 Topps is probably my least favorite set of the decade. So many hatless players in that set, man.
Yeah, they were bad with the hatless picks, but that set did a lot of like really new stuff. They had the MVP cards. It was the first year league leader cards. They started the floating heads, which people really love.
Oh yeah.
So there was a lot of stuff that was innovative with 61 as well.
I mean, that's true. The all-star cards for 61 are one of the best of all time.
Really pricey too, because they're all high numbers.
Yes. Which it was so good they redid it in the 1970s. So here's a 60 tops. That's a Bill Rigney manager card. All the manager cards in 60 tops are vertical as opposed to horizontal like the rest of the set.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's where they got the 65 pennant design, is those 60 manager cards.
They probably did. Yeah, it's a good point. Okay, this is awesome. And you're right. I wouldn't have bought it myself, but I love it. Michael Harris rookie card. This is my first Michael Harris, and it's my first 2023 tops. Dude, that's awesome.
Rookie of the year, gold cup.
I love it. This is the first time I've seen one in hand, too. What do you think of the design?
It's the whole thing. Every 20 years, they're doing the little picture with the big picture. So 63, 83, 2003, 2023. And that I really like the designs and the way they've implemented the parallels designs into the new tops design. I think look really good too. So I'm definitely about it. And I hope that these great young players that didn't get cards in Series 1 will have Series 2 and update cards for me to go chase as well.
Yeah. I really like the design for 2023. It's like the first time in a long time. The Topps flagship, I was like, I like the design. That's really cool. So that says something. Oh, this is cool. It's a Pinnacle Mint coin of Andrew Jones. That's awesome. I love that. That'll go right in my display case over here with some of my other like oddball Braves stuff. That's sick.
Yeah, it was neat. Pinnacle did a lot of cool stuff that was kind of cutting edge, but they just didn't get the overarching support needed to survive.
And like you said, a player we do talk about a lot. This is cool too, man. This is awesome. It's a patch card of Andrew Jones. Look at that. That's sick. I don't think I had a patch of him yet.
Yeah, since Lou Rock's VR, which was like very early into me making YouTube videos, I saw all these responses with crazy 2-3 colored patches and all this stuff. And I was just like, I have some with like a pinstripe, but I want some patches. So I'm always just every time I'm on eBay, I just check and see if there's any that are not getting bid on and I go for them. And that one I knew just had to be with you because I love Andrew Jones, think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but you are definitely, for someone that has a smaller haul, very much a bigger Andrew Jones supporter than myself.
That's true. Go Braves. Chop on. But no, man, seriously. I know like we've got this trade thing going, but you don't have to do it. So thank you. I love them. That'll be fun, hitting a bunch of different sets for the 60s and updating my spreadsheets and all that and helping me get towards the yearly goal of hitting every set at least once. And some cool Brave stuff too, man. So thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed catching it live. Maybe we'll do this again in the future. Like my turn.
Definitely think let us know in the comments below what you think, but I think this might be the new format for this going forward.
Yeah, like if you guys like this video of us kind of doing this live together, maybe we'll alternate too, like do one on your channel and do one on my channel. That could be fun.
No, that would be great. I haven't had a guest on my channel yet too, so that could be really fun.
Oh, gotta be first then. Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining me, Dom. Thanks for the gift. For all of you guys that are still with us, thank you for watching. Keep collecting, and God bless.